You will see a full grown man, going to 40 years, 50 years, 45 years, is not married. If you ask him what is the problem, why are you not married, why are you still single, he tell you it's money, especially in Africa. Money. What have we done to money? But let me give you an insight. 35 years old, if you are 35 years old, I believe you're supposed to be married. If truly you want to have a spouse or a partner, at 35, you're supposed to be married. Because come to think of it, if at the age of 35, you give birth to your first son or your first daughter, at what age do you think that your first child or your first child, son or male or female, will be matured enough that you'll be free? Think about it. If you give birth at the age of 40, at what age, outside other causes that may result from having children, maybe due to psychological effect, environmental effect, and the rest that could result from having children, at what age do you think that your child will be old enough to, when you say I'm free and I can't take care of this child anymore, at least he's okay if you give birth? Let me say for female, if you're fortunate you have a child that got married so early, maybe at the age of 22 or 25, and you give birth to the child maybe at 35, you should be around almost going to 60 years. 60 years. And that is your first child. You're not talking about your second child. You're not talking about your third child. You're not talking about your fourth child. That's your second child, for crying out loud. So at what age do you think that your fourth child will get married and you'll be free? So you see, it's not about money. Many people think it's all about money. It's not about money. You really have some steps to put ahead. You really have some things to do before then. Let's see some of the things that you can do. Anyways, why are you rush? Why are you in a rush? At the age of 80 years, you can still see your children prosper. But here's where the issue lies. Many a times, the energy, the strength is depleting. The energy is reducing. You can't tell me that the energy you used to raise a child when you were 35 will be the same energy when you're 70 years old. It can never be the same. The nature has dropped drastically. That is double of your age, 35 to 70 years old. So let's look at some of the things you yourself can do by yourself to make sure that you are able to get yourself ready before the age of 35. What you can do to make sure that you're getting there before the age of 35. Yes. First, learn to save. Learn to start your saving early. Learn to start your savings as a man. Start savings early. The time is not your friend. The time is not on your side. I'm telling you for free. The time is not on your side. 3 years is like 3 days when it's gone. You can never believe it that it's gone. COVID-19 was here in 2019. Of course, that's why it was called COVID-19. 6 years have gone by, bro. 6 years after the COVID-19. So it doesn't take much time. So you have to be serious about it. Learn to save. Saving will take you far than you think. Start planning. If you are at the age of 19, 20, 21, start learning how to save. Start planning that when you are at the age of 28, you settle down. So that if at all it slips, it can end up in 30 or 31. That's my little advice for you. Then, don't start dating too early. Don't date too early. It's a piece of advice from me to you. Don't date too early. It can wreck you. Can make you think that you have arrived when you are not yet there. Yeah. Choose your spouse carefully. Don't spend all your years dating with fantasies. Learn to set your priorities while you're dating. Because what interests you today might not interest you tomorrow. Things that makes you happy today might not make you happy tomorrow. I'm telling you for free. Learn to save. Choose your spouse carefully. If you're looking at the age of 30 to get married, you can start dating at the age of 27. You don't have to waste more money on your dating so that you don't have nothing left for your wedding. It's a piece of advice for you. This video will definitely have a part 2. If you are interested in me making the part 2 of it, indicate in the comment section and we will get there.